Then I will start now. So there's a countdown, 6 seconds now.
Okay, perfect.
Hi, everybody. My name is Albert Tan from downloadsilo.com. And with me today is actually Ilya from Triveta.com. And I would like to welcome everyone to this webinar. And before we actually begin, I would like everyone to write your name in the chat box so that we know who you are and actually you can hear us and also see us. So please go ahead and write your name. Thank you. And Ilya, can you speak something so that they can
Hello.
hear?
Hi, everyone. My name is Ilya. I'm from Triveta. I'm a co-founder at Triveta. Hi to everyone who's joining. Mohandas, Aditya, International HR Arcade, which is Rakul, Larry, Joshua. Thanks for joining in today. And yeah, I
Okay,
hope it's going to be an
okay, that's good because if somebody start writing in the chat box, means they are hearing us, they can see us. So without further ado, I would like to actually start the webinar now. Before we actually let Ilya speak, let me introduce myself one more time. My name is Albert Tan from downloadsilo.com, and most of you know me as the founder of this website and also of the Facebook group. So our company actually is the kind of a best bargain tech shop for digital marketers. We provide a lot of cool marketing tools at very discounted prices. For example, lifetime deal, yearly deals, and also special offers. And also we provide a lot of giveaway, freebies, and we regularly organize a lot of webinar like this. So today we are happy to have this webinar by Triveta co-founder Ilya, and actually he's a co-founder of this 365 data science. I do not know actually what is 365 data science. Maybe he can explain to us later. And he is also a data science instructor on Udemy with 800,000 students worldwide. So he's actually a very experienced guy. So without further ado, I would like to invite Ilya to please briefly introduce yourself and your company, and after that, go into your app immediately. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Albert, for this presentation of myself and the team. Um, so my name is Ilya. I'm a co-founder of Triveta.com and before that of 365 Data Science. Uh, in the past 5 years, I was focusing on basically online businesses, online platforms. So this is my experience. And I was a data science instructor on Udemy with 365 Data Science, right? And yeah, so I was very much into statistics, mathematics, machine learning, deep learning, and we managed to, with my previous company, we managed to scale to millions of students worldwide, actually. Now, this webinar is about our new venture, Triveta.com. Well, I prepared this presentation, so maybe I can start sharing it, and I can tell you a bit more about the team that is behind Triveta, the product itself, and maybe we can have a short demo to see the actual platform. Okay, so I'm starting to share my screen. I would kindly ask you to verify that you can see it.
It's loading now. Yeah, we can see your screen. You can continue.
All right. Okay. So I'll begin by with our story. So this is the co-founding team. That's me in the middle, and on my right, uh, and then on my right you can see my wife, my best friend. On the right is then my sister and my brother-in-law. So it's a kind of a family venture that we really wanted to get into together. However, it is very important to also mention that it was not only this family relation based um, co-foundation, let's say. It was also very merit based. So I also told you about me and my experience. But apart from this, Masha on my right, she was a data science consultant and a management consultant. Iskren, our CTO, who is at the rightest. I don't know if you can see my mouse, but that's Iskren. So he was a software developer in the city of London. He was head of HR at the age of 23, top of the class graduate from Oxford. Then we have Katya on my left. Katya is our CEO and um, CFO as well. Katya is also in the chat, by the way. So if you have any questions, Katya will be there to answer. Um, and then we have Ivo, who is a manager who has led global projects around the world. So this is our, and Masha, by the way, I didn't mention her role. So she's the head of design, and everything that you see on Triveta, even this presentation, everything was prepared by her, and she's basically head of everything creative. Now, our team is much bigger than this, though. Many different people have worked on the product. We've got several developers, several design people, several marketing people as well. Probably you can, I think as a part of the webinar we also have Nicola, who is our international partner, who will be there to answer your questions as well. Was very I'm very grateful to Nicola for being in contact with Albert. This is why we have the webinar today. And yeah, so what is Triveta actually? Some time ago, in the beginning of 2020, we were thinking about different problems that people have, and we wanted to find the problem that we can solve, right? And we noticed that there are several fields that are struggling a lot because of the pandemic. One was in-person coaching and consulting. Another one was sales and support and workshops and events. So these were three very big niches who were struggling with whatever the pandemic brought us. We also had like doctors, we also had lawyers, and all of them had some issues. And we started thinking like, what are these issues? What is the common thing between all these people who are having issues of being online right now? And we found out that actually it was to schedule meetings. So all of these people, they needed to schedule meetings, they needed to meet, and sometimes get paid. So this was the whole journey that they were having troubles with, either with the scheduling part, or with the video part, or with the payments part. And once we identified this as an issue, we realized it's much bigger than this. You know, everyone who needs an in-person meeting to get paid is in this bucket of people. So private lessons, fortune tellers, professional trainings, yoga classes, personal coaches, doctors, lawyers, mentors, all of these people had this same problem. And then we set on to changes. We got together in a room for 1 week. So the co-founding team, the guys that you saw in the photo a couple of slides ago, we got together in the room and we said, okay, we want to build this tool which solves this issue for everyone seamlessly. And soon it came, this idea came to us that basically the biggest pillars, if there are three pillars that we have to identify, they are booking and scheduling, online payments, and video meetings. So we had to build something, a tool, a software which integrates those perfectly, sends automatic emails, allows people to meet online, to receive payments, everything integrated in one place. And finally, we wanted to make all of this white label. So with your own name, your own logo, on your own website, to be able to make this truly yours. Have your name not only on the website, but also in the video meeting rooms, but also in the even in the links that you send to people. So it's not like us04.zoom.us something, but it's literally your name / meeting, right? And so that's what we said to do, and we have already built it. Now, let me go through each one of them separately. First of all, we have the booking and scheduling. How does it work? Well, you connect your calendar, you can set your availability, so when can people book you? Then you can create several, one or more bookable services, and or a fully fledged website. And finally, people can book you and receive automatic reminders, Google Calendar events, and so on. All of this goes automatically in your calendar while they receive an email, and they can add it to their calendar. So far, so this is the booking and scheduling. Very soon we're gonna see a full demo, guys. So I know the presentation is not so interactive. Now the next big feature is the video meetings. This is another very big part of our offering. Now, the video meetings are live video meetings. What this means is that everybody can participate in the meetings. Everybody can share their audio, their camera, and they can speak. We right now our meeting capacity is up to 100 participants, and most of our use cases are for one-to-one meetings or smaller group meetings. We do have workshops as well, so 20, 30 people joining a meeting. And right now we're not focusing on the whole webinar in the whole webinar niche. That's why many of you ask, hey guys, why don't you do the webinar in Triveta? Well, we are focusing more on the scheduling, video meeting, and payments part, right? Then the other stuff that we have in our video, unlimited video recordings. This is something we rolled out quite soon, maybe a week ago. Branded meeting rooms, so your own logo, your own background in the video, in video chat and posts. By the way, this is one of the feedback that we got from people maybe 2 weeks ago, and we implemented it right away. And finally, we also have the virtual backgrounds. I don't often use it, but I hear that people like to get a blurred image or a virtual video background, right? So we also have that. Then we've got the payments part, and we are very well integrated with Stripe. We are a Stripe verified partner. You can check this integration on the Stripe website, and we really like the whole system we've built with them. Now, on top of it, we have this very good feature, which is the paid meeting links could be paid by one person or paid by each participant individually. This is great. We found that this is great for, let's say, companies, for team buildings or some kind of events. Usually the company pays, or the HR or team lead, one person pays. So these guys, they want to make the payment and then have everyone join the meeting. While when you have a workshop or something like this, each of the participants has to pay individually. So we provide for both of them, and we also have unlimited free meetings, of course. Then, since we are well integrated with Stripe, we have all the custom payment links from Stripe, refunds, invoices, whatever you need, and Stripe provides. We have it as well. All payment, like people can pay you by card, and we are currently supporting many different currencies. And again, whatever currency is supported by Stripe, we have it as well, right? Just last week, I believe, we added Malaysian ringgit as a currency because one of our clients from the lifetime deal said, hey guys, I'm from Malaysia and I really need to be paid. in our local currency. So we just started this. So guys, if you need to receive payments in some currency that we don't currently have, drop us a message and we're gonna make it happen. Finally, PayPal, that was one of the more in-demand features. This one is coming soon. So we are working on integrating PayPal with our system, and I expect that it will be available early next year. Right now, all payments are through Stripe and directly into your bank account. And finally, so much more. As we like to say, you know, when building a new product, people say that if you don't hate your beta, the beta version of your product, then you have launched too late. Well, I can say that we launched a bit later than we wanted, and we managed to build so many more features that we wanted to have at the launch, at the first days of the product. We wanted people to have them, and that's also custom, like the customer dashboard. We also have a mobile app which worked great. We have it for iPhone, for Android, and you also can have the codes in the browser, both from your phone and from your desktop. So many features, a bit more mature product than usual launches, I imagine. And yeah, so I can't see if there are any questions. Should I stop for a bit? Is there any?
No problem. Your colleagues actually help answering the question. Concentrate on
No.
your on your webinar first. Maybe later you can answer some questions.
Okay, perfect, great. Now, I wanted to show you. We wanted to show you a couple of examples of websites that people have built with us. So we have prepared these three. The first one is medical consultations, is by Alexandre, and he actually bought the SaaS Mantra lifetime deal two weeks ago maybe, and then he already has his website, which um, I'm gonna open and show you. He's from Brazil, so his website is in Portuguese, and I don't understand it, but it works quite well for him. And this was the website builder, the website that he built himself with us. Now, apart from the website, each person who is using Triveta can choose to opt only for a booking page. It's on his own subdomain, triveta.com/booking. So if I go to it, I can see his booking page alone. At any point, you can decide whether to turn off your booking page, turn off your website, or turn both of them off or on. Many people choose to go for having both, right? Now, this was his website. Another interesting one is Coach Bernard Chan's website, and his website is regarding chess lessons, and you can check it out here. It's a very interesting one. So to him, he has one free meeting. What is interesting about his website is that he has a free service, the intro call, and then all of his other services are paid. So basically, what he's using what he's using Triveta for mainly is his paid lessons, right? Paid chess lessons. And finally, um, yeah. So finally, I wanted to show you that one. But unfortunately, this website has been unpublished for now. So I will not be able to show it. Yeah, so you can always turn it off and get it off the system, right? So this website has been turned off. So sorry, guys.
No problem. Ilya, you can show my website. My website is very simple. albert@triveta.com.
Oh, thanks so much, Albert. Yes. So download Silo, the best bargain tech shop for digital marketers. And Albert, how long did it take you to build this?
This is about maybe 15, 20 minutes, just to do some what I call this page. It's a very simple one. I just copy and paste some of the things, and one of the deals that is running on the site, WP guidance.
Right. Well, you heard it. It took him like 15 minutes to do it. And I will just use this example to show how to book a meeting. How does the whole booking flow work? So if I go to book, I will be taken to a booking page where there's a calendar picker, and let's say I want to have a meeting with Albert on Monday. I can pick also the hour. Note that this is in my time zone, so the time zone of my own device. So let's say 8:30 a.m. a bit early for me. Let's say so. Let me pick 10:30. I click confirm, and then I get this form here. I can either log in or sign up. This is something we get a lot, and I will just we are actively working on making this. Only leave your email and make the booking. For now, however, I'm gonna use my other email, my email. I just log in, proceed to booking, and I have already booked this meeting with Albert. Now it's as simple as this, right? But what is most important about booking meetings with Triveta is that I have already received this calendar invitation. So it tells me, hi, you've successfully booked, cool, Albertan, one-on-one exploratory video call, and there is the meeting link, and it's very cool, the meeting link, because it's Albert's name and actually um, my name as well, because I just booked it. So that's very cool, I think. And it's since I'm the customer in this situation, I can just accept or reject this calendar event. While for Albert, if he has already connected his calendar, it's already there. It's already it should be showing already. And yeah, so this is the flow. Now going back to the presentation, mm, going back to the presentation, we have prepared this slide. It was several people asked us about this. What is the difference between Triveta Consulto and paid video call? I believe the Consulto and paid video call had lifetime deals quite like maybe 1 or 2 months ago. Maybe some of them are still going on, and that's why we're getting these questions a lot. So speaking about this, Triveta is a place where you can host online meetings, get booked, get paid, uh, all in one place. Consulto, on the other hand, is much more support oriented, as far as I understand. Therefore, you can have calls with a support representative, and I believe that's the main use case. So if you're looking for unlimited free calls, unlimited paid calls, and these things, Triveta is your place. If you're looking for kind of a support software, Consult is a better option. And finally, the paid video call, it is very fundamentally related with meetings and payments. So you cannot have free meetings, right? You cannot have free calls just to receive payments, and you can receive payments there by the minute. So if your business is getting paid by the minute, let's say you speak for 6 minutes and you're billed differently than if you speak for 7 minutes, paid video call is a better solution, right? However, if you're billing them per meeting, let's say one meeting costs X or one meeting is free, then Triveta is a better solution for you. Now, other important things are that our platform fee is 0%. So if you're using Triveta for your business, you will be giving us 0% transaction fee, and only the standard Stripe fees would apply, which depend on the mm, card payments, right? We also, as I suggested, we also have a mobile app, and very importantly, we have a Zapier integration. So whatever is going on in your Triveta account, you can automate. And for instance, you have a new booking, you can automate this, and um, I don't know, get a message in Slack or fill your Google Sheets spreadsheet, whatever you want. We integrate with more than 3,000 apps on Zapier. Now, many of you probably, I'm probably answering a question prematurely here, but many of you are asking about Public Connect. And yes, we want to work with Public, and we are already in talks with them. Their representatives created an account with Triveta a couple of days ago, and now we are looking for the fastest way to integrate with Public and make this available to all our users. We have also started talking to Connect IT, I believe is the platform. So we want to make it as easy as possible for you guys to connect Triveta with whatever other workflow solutions you're already using. So right now it's just Zapier, but I expect that quite soon there are going to be many more to come. Okay, how about the roadmap? This is another one that we get all the time. So what is your roadmap? What are the features that you want to get out? And actually, when we launched this lifetime deal, we were looking forward to getting new users to use the platform with a different perspective from, say, the target groups that we were targeting before that. We want to see all types of people from all around the world use the system, test the system, tell us what is working for them, what is not. Again, like the guy from Malaysia, he said, like, please add the Malaysian ringgit. And this was the kind of feedback that we were expecting. However, we didn't anticipate that it would be so much feedback. We received more than like 40 different types of feedback, 40 different feature requests. And this was absolutely amazing for us because, of course, we're building the product. We have thought about, let's say, 90% of these things. However, seeing, reading it from actual users, actual people who want to use this, was very encouraging for us and prompted us to basically reorder all the priorities that we had. And how did we do it? We built this Excel spreadsheet, and we're like, okay, so what did these guys say? So we had the source, the feature, let's say agency plan, recordings in the LTD, customer sign up, so login with no registration, the one I mentioned a bit before. And yeah, and we also had the count of each one of them. Based on this count, we realized that, okay, so these are the features that people want, ordered from most wanted to least wanted. And yeah, so we started working on it right away. And the first thing that we got was customers to join meetings as a guest. So right now, if you have a meeting, people can join it without having an account with us. We also added meeting link in the calendar invites. That was not a very hard one, but people wanted it, so we did it right away. I mean, it was later in our pipeline, but when customers want it, we just do it. And then we had the scheduled 8-hour meetings. Our limit was 4 hours. Now it is 8 hours. Run polls in calls. That was another one that we were prompted to do. And the free local recordings. This was by far the most in-demand feature. So right now with Triveta, you can have unlimited free local recordings that you record directly on your computer and you can download as a part of the lifetime deal, right? Now, we also built this public roadmap that you can check out. So here is the link to it. I will now send it over here in the chat room. And first you can see the releases. So if you go to released, there are all the releases that we did in the past several. Yeah, not we did. And if you go to the roadmap, you're gonna see how we have prioritized everything based on your own people's feedback. I hope your feedback. I hope someone here has already purchased the deal. If not, don't miss it out. So what are the stuff that are in progress for us? We've got iframing, so being able to embed this whole website on your own website. And we already have a prototype of this. I'm just showing one of our websites, one of our other websites that we have. It's in Bulgarian, so sorry for this. If you click this thing, book online, you would get the Triveta page, right? So you can already embed. We have a tiny bit of work left, and this feature is coming out. Then simplify the customer sign-up flow. This is something many people are asking for. We have simplified it a lot, but we will simplify it further. We will allow people to join meetings. We are already allowing people to join meetings without the registration. And quite soon, we're also going to allow people to book meetings just by leaving their email. Finally, team agents plan. This is by far our favorite feature. We really want to do it. And people have been very supportive towards this feature. Like people want this feature as well. So it's going to come up quite soon. So I'm going to make a demo of the product and then I'm going to show you the team feature. Apart from this, we're doing a widget, a Chrome extension, a WordPress plugin. So we want to be everywhere as easy as possible for you guys to use the product. You can, and you can check out the whole roadmap and see all the features that people requested. Now, without further ado, let's have a quick run around the platform. I will use my account that I already have. So I'm not going to set up a new account from scratch. I guess you can do that yourself. But basically, the platform looks like this. There are several big parts: meetings, customers, payments, my page, calendar. So these are the big parts of the Triveta platform. Starting from meetings, you can see all the upcoming meetings that are coming up. Now in this account, I have only one meeting. I can click past and I can explore all past meetings that I've had. And I can click canceled and see all the meetings that never happened. To join a meeting immediately, one can click meet now. Clicking it opens a new tab. And yeah, this is me. And I can join the meeting and see the video platform itself. Now it's gonna be a bit, so sharing my screen and having video on the screen, it's gonna be a bit blurry. It's much better when you're not watching this webinar, but you're actually using the tool because it's not going through this compression. So that's me. Here on the left, you have the logo of your company. I have put triveta.com, of course, but this is fully changeable. You can mute, unmute, stop camera, share screen, chat. You can raise your hand. You can use emotions, clapping, laughing, and so on. And there are a bunch of other stuff. Record the meetings. You can share YouTube videos. There are many, many features in the video. But the best thing to do is to test it yourself with a friend, right? Now, this
Ilya,
meeting, right?
sorry to disturb. Can we get someone from the audience to call you directly to join the
Yeah,
meeting?
sure, sure.
Can you put the link inside the chat box?
Right. Who wants to join?
Yeah, okay. Whoever want to do a demo with Ilya, please click the link and then speak to him, or maybe switch on your video. You can see each other.
Oh, Nicola.
Anyone?
Okay, we've got
Oh,
Nicola.
Nicola.
Yeah,
How?
yeah. So, guys, again, I'm not sure how you see this on the webinar, but keep in mind that there is extra compression going on, and you have to
No, it's
totally
actually
check
very
in.
good. I can see Nicola and you quite perfect. To be frank.
Perfect. Okay, so yeah, so we can talk, can chat. Hi, Nicola. We can run a poll. Uh, how's the
Okay.
webinar going? Good.
Ilya, can I suggest something
Okay.
here?
Go on. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Why not we just get one participant to call you to join the meeting. Whoever who join the meeting, the first who join the meeting will get the LTD, one
Yes.
license.
Okay. Whoever joins the
Please,
meeting first gets an LTD.
yes, the first one who joined this meeting with Ilya will get the LTD. Come on, guys.
Do you want a free LTD? Yes. No. So there is a new poll. Who wants the free LTD?
Nobody joining.
Oh, Larry Tan, congratulations, Larry.
Who is joining?
This is Larry, and Larry Tan, he just joined.
Oh, Larry. Okay, congratulations. So you get a confirm is Larry, right?
Hey, Larry. Hi, Larry. Actually, the webinar is like, we also have Joshua who joined a bit later, unfortunately.
Okay, so Larry is the winner. No problem. Thank you.
Yeah, guys, just say, yeah, so other people are trying to join. However, I'm gonna leave this meeting. Sorry, we can have a meeting later on. If you wanna have a meeting with me, just guys, if you want to talk later, I'll be happy to be booked on my booking page. Just come inside, check it out. Okay. Um, I'll continue with the demo. Thanks so much, Larry, for being the least shy person. And yeah, thanks, Joshua. So sorry, you were like 10 seconds late. And yeah, so what you can do with Triveta is you can customize your meeting room. And for instance, the one that I have in this case didn't have any background. Usually I choose that one, and I can save the changes. And now every new room that I create would have this background. I can also change the logo over here. And I don't know. Let's say I choose this logo, which is not really a logo, but a picture, and I save the changes. And then when I enter the, I'll actually create a new meeting and show you there. So how do you, so this was the quick meet. The meet now, the quick meeting room, always available. Everybody can join. Very similar to the personal meeting room in Zoom. How about creating a specific meeting for a specific event? Well, you can just click create a meeting, and then I can write a title for this meeting. Say, congratulations, Larry Tan. And then I can add some information about it. So Larry just won a free LTD. And I can choose how long this meeting to be. It could be 0, like it could be 30 minutes, it could be 1 hour, doesn't matter. Then I get the time picker and I can choose when to have this meeting. I create the meeting, and then I can choose whether the meeting is free, paid by one person, or paid by each participant individually. Okay, say this is a say this is a paid meeting, and one person pays for the meeting. I can set the price $1,000. No, okay, $100. And um, and I click create link. So what this does is a new meeting has been created on the specific link, and if I click go to meetings, I can already see this meeting created. Congratulations, Baritam. Now I can join the meeting from here, or I can copy the link. Let's say I join the meeting, it automatically takes me to the meeting room, to this particular meeting. I go, click join, and just notice that my background is already there, the one I chose, and I also have this logo, which should be your company logo and not a photo. but yeah, so the room is fully branded. You know, you have it in the subdomain, you have it in the in the meeting room, everywhere. And yeah, so I think that's one of the best features, this whole white labeling that we wanna that we're doing, right? Now I can leave this meeting and say I want to copy this and I want to send it to someone to pay me. What they would see is this summary here: was the price, was the meeting name, and whatever. So if someone is to pay the meeting, I have so many accounts. Let me try to pay for it. I would get just card number, date, and year, and I can pay for the meeting. And this is how the provider gets paid, while the customer is the only one who can join this. And the whole end-to-end booking, scheduling, payments, and video are all together. Now, another important thing is that I keep receiving emails, right? Everything I do, Triveta is sending these emails, which is, for instance, new meeting scheduled, and I have it in my calendar. I have it everywhere. Now, speaking of calendars, I can click calendar, and this shows my whole calendar over here. I have all the meetings which are Triveta meetings are purple, and all the meetings which are not Triveta meetings, so they're in my calendar, but somebody else created them, or I was invited. Let's say sales catch up, this meeting, they invited me to this meeting, and it's green in my calendar, knowing that this is not a Triveta meeting. By the way, the meeting with Larry already here. Now, if I go to connect calendars, I can connect a calendar to my Triveta account. I have already done this, and that's why everything is synced. But it is worth mentioning that this calendar is basically the exact same calendar I have in my Outlook. So this thing duplicated here. And then I also have the same calendar on my phone. So everything is synced across all my devices. Whenever I have a new meeting with with the, with Triveta, it's automatically here. You see, I have it in my Outlook. I open it, and I have the meeting description, and I have the meeting location, which is the link. So you just click the link and you go. Okay, that's for the calendar. I have availability. Now, keep in mind, this is the ugliest part of the platform. We want to change it quite soon, but right now it's working. So we have deprioritized it a bit. So the white spots are available spots, while the gray spots are unavailable. So say Monday, I'm available from 3 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. my time for bookings, and on Tuesdays I'm available from 11 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. for bookings, and that's for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Now let's say I want to remove Thursday from my schedule. I can simply click this or drag the whole thing, and now I'm unavailable on Thursdays. If someone tries to book me, they won't be able to. I'll return to the normal thing, click Save New Rules, rules saved. Time zone Sofia, by the way, here is where you can see the time zone. It's automatically taken from your device. That's important. And yeah, so this is how the calendar works. This is the calendar. These are the meetings. And yeah, apart from this, there are other parts of the system. There are the customers. Customers in Triveta, these are all the people that have joined at least one meeting of mine. Therefore, I can open, let's say, Nicola. So he joined the meeting a couple of minutes ago. So I have, okay, I'm not going to take Nicola because his email was there and I don't want to make it public. But let's say this fakester. There's the email and there are notes. And the notes are, this is Iskren, our CTO testing. I can change the notes to, this is not an actual person, blah blah. I can write whatever I want as notes for this person. I know how many meetings I've had with him, and I know how much money he spent on me, like on my services. Now we're waiting for people's feedback to make this much more interactive. Maybe add tags. We currently have the search, but it could be much more sophisticated than this, of course. Then we've got the payments with Stripe. Once you connect with Stripe, you can click Manage Stripe Account, and this will take you to Stripe. And yeah, and most interestingly, my page. Now, in the beginning, I suggested that you can have a booking page, so a simple booking page, which looks like this. So this is my booking page. As we saw earlier, this is Albert's booking page, and so you can have a booking page. If I click Manage Services, I can see all the services that I have listed right now. Yeah, so this is the page, and this is the preview of the page. So let's just see here. I click Let's Talk. So I can change stuff about this. I can change the title. I can change the description, I can change the image, and so on. Creating a new service is quite easy. This is a new service. By the way, it's already popping up here on the right, the new service. I can change the photo and we're integrated with Unsplash, so we have thousands and thousands of nice photos. So let's say webinar. Let's say I have some webinar photo. I choose, I don't know, this one, and I can say book me. Okay, book me for your webinar. Let's see, and this is the title. This is the image, and I can add some description. I really like doing webinars. Feel free to book me. And I have these three meetings. I click. I can choose a time slot. Let's say 45 minutes. Save, and this service is already available on my booking page. If I go to it, you see I already have this service. Super easy. Like everything is 1 minute setup. At any point in time, I can just turn it off, and yeah, it's gone. So yeah. You can already see the webinar testing service from that I did before the webinar, and I can turn this one on, and it is. I refresh the page, and it's actually 10 leva. It is a paid one. Okay, so this is how the booking page works. Apart from this, we have something much more sophisticated. It's a website builder. You can really build your website with Triveta. Of course, I'm going to show Albert's website once again. This is the download silo on Triveta, and you can see how he built it. For me, the website I have chosen to create is a bit simpler, and it is just me, something about me, and my services. And that's all. Now, how does the website builder look like? I click manage website, and I can change the theme. So it could be like this. It could be like that. It could be more playful. Then I can choose colors. So let me just go for this. I can choose colors. You see the whole theme is changing, and I can click on fonts, and I can also use different fonts. Roboto, a Facebook font, that's interesting. Open Sans, all the Apple fonts are some kind of sans, and I like them quite a lot. So let me stick with it. And then I can go to services, content, and branding. I can choose my own logo on the website. I choose the title, subtitle, image. I click about. I can write the title. I can write the description. And finally, services. This is related to your booking page, right? So I can either have them on my website or I can hide it. So in this way, my website has nothing to do with the booking page, or why not leave them, right? And yeah, so this is what you can do as well. No need to create them again, no need to create different stuff, they're all connected. And finally, when I'm ready, I can click publish, and this new change is already available on my website. Okay, going back to the services, let me just remove this book me from your webinar. And yeah, and I'm ready. So overall, this is the whole system. Going back, just to take you through it, we have meetings and a meeting room, which is customizable. We have customers, everyone who has ever been on your platform, you have them here, you have their email address. So it is great for your sales efforts. That's really good for salespeople. Payments with Stripe, my page, completely on Triveta, everything very nice looking and working solidly, right? And finally, the calendar. This calendar is my connected calendar. You can connect your Google Calendar, Apple Calendar, iCloud, Exchange, Outlook. We're working with all of these calendars. And right now you can only connect one calendar, but quite soon, very soon, you're going to be able to connect more. And this brings me back to all the. This brings me back to the other features that we're going to bring up. Connected calendars is one of them. We are going to have connected calendars quite soon, more than one connected calendar coming up, so that you can have, let's say, two calendars, and your events can show in both. But let's say your personal calendar does not necessarily need to block your availability in some way. Let's say you have put in your personal calendar, I don't know, my aunt has a birthday today, and your calendar looks blocked, and the software may block your calendar in this way, if you connect your personal calendar. So very soon, and many software do, right? Because it says unavailable, because the aunt birthday is at this time. Quite soon, we will allow you to be able to choose which calendars block your availability and which calendars don't block your availability, but simply show there. Okay. Finally, the team feature. I still have just the Figma UX UI. We're already working on it, but all your feedback is quite useful, by the way. This is the point at which we can really work on this new feature in a meaningful way, which implements people's feedback before the feature is built. And this is very important for us. So how does it look like? You would have an admin account, the team admin, a person who will be able to choose all the accounts which are connected to Triveta. Each person in this organization would have an account, a fully fledged account, like the one we just saw, like the whole demo was with my account, right? And the team admin would be able to add people and remove people from their account. For instance, this one, he's already deactivated. And I have a spot for another one. Going here, like let's say I have paid for 15 accounts and I have used 10 out of 15 accounts. I can add a new account and send by just sending an invitation link. Now, the admin account is not an active one, but they can see everyone's schedule. So let's say if they go to meetings, they would see not only the meetings, but also who is hosting the meeting. John Smith, Erica Cole, Ilya Volchanov. They would see all providers in the group, all their meetings, all their availabilities. And this is really great for teams, for agencies, for people who want to have all their team work in one place. In terms of customers, the admin account would have the information of all customers, which means, let's say you have a team of 10 people, all of them have new customers, but through this admin account, you can connect to Public Connect or Zapier, let's say, and you can automate all of them at once. You don't have to automate each account individually, but simply automate it from here. And yeah, that's really useful for teams, because they are usually the people automating stuff, right? Payments, right now, we are considering having one Stripe account per team, which means if your team has 10 people and all of them have paid meetings and they bring money into the team, the team admin gets all the payments, and then they can distribute it between the people in the way they find. So this is very good for agencies. That's why we call it either team plan or agency plan. Agencies, they usually want to have this control over the payment flows and have full visibility on what payments are going where. Finally, the calendar, we don't have the UX UI yet, but it will be basically very similar to this calendar that we have already, with some drop down which allows you to choose, let's say, John Smith's calendar or Eve Moore's calendar or whatever, and probably you have one view where you have all of them together if your team is not too big, right? Now, very important for people buying the LTD. If you buy one code, you will get an account like this. If you buy two codes, you will get two accounts like this. They will be redeemed with two different emails, and they're separate accounts that have nothing in common. Now, if you go for the other options, 5 accounts, 10 accounts, 10 users, right? I saw that this is something that pops up in the questions quite a lot. So if you buy the SaaS monthly deal with, I will simply open it and show you. So I go to the deal and just a sec. So I go to the deal and there's a tier 1 user, tier 2 users. And then there are these other tiers. Let's say you want to get tier 5, it's 10 users. Tier 5, the 10 users means you're going to get 10 coupon codes for 10 users, which will have 10 different accounts like this, redeemed with 10 different emails. But once the team feature is out, what you will get instead with these 10 codes, you can opt for this to have all of them under one roof in the team account, being able to add people, remove people, manage people, and see the whole team's availability and so on. So this is really, really great. If you go for the higher tiers, that would be quite beneficial for a team. And we expect this feature to be live maybe end of November. By the end of the year for sure. We're pushing it towards the end of November. And once you have this, I think that's really, really cool. So keep in mind, if you get one account, you just get the simple account. If you get 10 users, then you can have the team account. If you want, you can have the 10 normal accounts as well, right? But I highly recommend the team one. So this is kind of the product demo. And finally, Q&A, right? So yeah, thanks so much for listening to this one-sided conversation where I was constantly speaking and I couldn't interact with you, except for Larry, who won the OTD for being the first one to join. And yeah, so right now, I'm open for any questions that you have, and yeah, looking forward to them.
Okay, Ilya, actually, your colleague Nicola and Katia actually has answered most of the question. So maybe we can actually, those who want to ask some more question from Ilya, please type it now. We will look at the last few question for Ilya. So before you can answer other question, I have one question that actually bothering me. When we do a quick meeting, you remember quick meeting? So
Right?
there is a Triveta logo. Can we remove that?
Yes, Albert. It's a bug. It's a bug that they told us today. Today somebody reported it. It's gonna be fixed as soon as possible. Yeah.
Okay.
So
And
don't worry about this.
okay.
Yeah.
One more thing is you know your meeting URL is not pretty. It's like at the end you have a ABCDE and some symbol,
Okay.
that kind of thing. So can it be we can brand it ourselves, later, Is there any way to do that?
This is very interesting. So in the beginning, it was like this. However, when you are creating, let's say you create the meeting with the name demo, and then you create another meeting which is also called demo. And these two meetings, we wanted to have them on two different unique links. So what we did was we were adding these random letters at the end. However, your idea is very, very interesting, and we can think of a way to do this, to make this work. So,
Okay. The
yeah.
reason I ask is quite simple. Your competitor has done it. If I can say that, 11 site. 11
Okay.
site. So they have two URL. One is a short URL, which could be quite random or whatever. The other one is something like
Okay.
so maybe you can have a look. So I'm not too sure, whether you can do it. So it would be nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So with the short URL, this is something very interesting, like similar to the Bitly accounts, right? To the Bitly links, right? So you know these bit.ly and short links in general.
Yes,
I
yes.
think, yeah.
You put
So
some short links.
yeah, so we actually really wanted to make this service, which is basically Triveta short links, and have them like really, really short and very customizable by you. So this is a feature that we had completely forgotten about. We were talking about it like 6, 7 months ago, and we haven't built it so far. But uh, absolutely, like that's something that we can make happen for sure.
Okay. One more last question for me. Can you have, let's say, a permanent room, a permanent URL that you can give it to your customer for them to call you anytime they want?
Uh, so with the permanent rooms, the situation is the following. Right now, there is one permanent room, the quick meet. Very soon, we'll add this possibility to have other meeting rooms, say idea.triveta.com/Albert, and this is your meeting room with me. So this is very close in our pipeline. Now, the second part of your question was uh, on-demand calls, right? So it was someone to get in the room and I get a ring, right? So as if my phone is ringing. Is this the question?
Yes, yes. So you can deny the call, or maybe you can put on as a or maybe on chat. It's up to you. Of course, there will be three possibility. One is a video meeting, one is only chat, the other one is only audio call.
Right. So this is when I was talking about like Triveta versus Consulto and paid video call. Consulto is great for this. I think they have nailed exactly this use case. It is not too hard for us to do it, but we're just focusing on these other stuff like teams, team features, scheduling together. The closest thing to this that we have right now is if somebody enters your meeting room, we can send you a notification, right, on the app or an email, so you would know that this person is there. And yeah, so it's a workaround and not a fully fledged like code.
Okay, thank you very much. Maybe you can look at the chat, anything you want to answer for yourself.
Is there a way to prevent meeting URL sharing and unauthorized access? Well, most this is why this is what we were just talking about right now. Like we have these unique links so that each meeting that you create has a unique link so nobody can join. Now, in order for them to join it, they still have to go through a waiting room. They have to knock on the waiting room and you have to let them in. So, therefore, in order for someone to join your room, a unique room, he needs the unique link, which they shouldn't have in any way, right? Which on its own is like a password, and then they knock on your meeting room and you have to let them in. Now this is not this there is this tiny detail that if you have a permanent room, this is an issue. For instance, the room that I shared with you, the quick meet, well, now you all have my room, right? So that's not great for me, but still, in order for you to enter the room, you have to knock. And me as the host, I can always decline it. So this is how we prevent unauthorized access. Alberto. Yeah, so the thing with Consulto, we get this question a lot. The software are quite different. Like Consulto, very good for these support calls, one-to-one support meetings, get code, have this widget on your website that you communicate with them and then you call and blah, blah. With us, it's all about booking, scheduling, booking pages. It's the speed is a bit different to the whole thing. However, from what I've used with Consulto, our video meetings are with much higher capacity, and like you can have 100 people, you can have recordings, like and everything. And I believe there it was 1-on-1, and then some limits, some other limits. I'm not the right person to answer this
No
question.
problem. Okay, Ilya, just for your information, Consulto's founder is also called Ilya.
Really? Wow. What
Okay.
a coincidence.
Okay, no problem. So
Albert,
before we
you
end,
know, yeah,
okay,
nothing. Go on.
yeah, I would like to remind you, we have actually overshot the time. Before we end, we have to give away the last prize. So I would like you to ask a question so that the first person to answer it correctly in the chat will win the prize.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask one question, and the first person to answer it is gonna win the prize. Okay, now let me think about the question.
Okay.
Okay,
Everybody
guys,
get ready.
what was the most wanted feature after we launched on SaaS Mantra? What was the
Yes,
number one
easy.
feature everyone was asking for, and we made it happen?
Yes. What is the most wanted feature that they
Albert,
have?
you're not playing. You're not playing, Albert. Don't try to win the OTG.
Oh my God. Somebody.
Okay, guys. Now, uh, well,
Yeah,
okay.
somebody has.
So we had a couple of answers there. So oh wow, how many? Wow, you're just like naming features right now. Now, guys, I have to say that the most demanded feature that we actually made happen already is the recordings. So I think Alberto Oliveira, he's the guy who got it right. So um, Alberto, you get the second LTD. So unlimited local recordings, we already have them as a part of the thing. Agency plan, people wanted it, but it's not ready yet, guys. So that's why it was a tricky question. So sorry.
Okay, Alberto win the white code of LTD. Congratulations, Alberto.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Thanks so much, guys. Thank you for participating so actively, actually, in this webinar. It was quite fun to have this. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me directly or book a meeting with me through the platform. That would be great to have a chat with you. I can answer your specific questions, and yeah.
Okay, before we actually end, let me say something about this Triveta. Okay, as you can see that Triveta is actually a Zoom alternative, but actually do more than Zoom. Okay, why we should buy Zoom? No, why we should not buy Zoom, but we should buy Triveta, because Zoom is a monthly subscription. You have to pay $180 per year. Compared to now, Triveta is only $49 lifetime. So it's a very good deal, so guys, and it come with booking facilities, payment facilities, as well as calendar facilities. So this is actually a very good deal. And I have tested it. This Triveta with a group of meeting, and the quality is actually, I would say, better than Zoom. Because Zoom sometimes you have too many people using. I don't know about the technology. Sometimes you have choppy videos and that kind of thing. So if you don't believe, you can actually do a try account with this Triveta. Try it for 14 days. You will see it for yourself. So that's my verdict and recommendation. So with this, I would like you to I would like to thank Ilya and Nicola as well as Katia for coming here to help answer all the questions. And actually, we have quite a good webinar today. And with this, I would like to thank again, the Triveta team for sponsoring the giveaway prizes. And that's it.
Yeah,
Ilya, you have
thank
anything to say?
Yeah, again, thanks so much everyone for joining the webinar. It was very cool for me to be a part of this. I really wanted to be able to speak to all of you as well, and not only like talk. But next time on Trivita. And yeah, as Albert said, create a free account. We have a 14-day free trial, and you can test the product. You can see if that's something that you need. And if you do, take advantage of the lifetime deals because it's going away soon.
Yes. Okay, that's all. Bye bye, everybody.
Bye bye. Bye, everyone. Bye.